I'm not fighting no more. Kelly, let me do my job. I just told you I didn't want to do no interviews, and you said you are going to do interviews. Now you told me to do interviews. Now you're trying to take me away from them. No. Let me show Dante's Boxing Nation some love.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So some extremely sad news to report. Pernell Whitaker died today at age 55. Reports are he was hit by a car. For those of you guys who don't know, Pernell Whitaker, he was the Sugar Ray Robinson of his era. He was the Roy Jones, the Floyd Mayweather, the Sugar Ray Leonard. He was pound for pound, undisputed, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. He won titles in 4 different weight classes. He's an Olympic gold medalist, and he currently holds the longest unified lightweight championship reign in boxing history. Pernell Whitaker is also universally recognized as the first man to defeat the great Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. in a fight that was ruled a majority draw, where that means one judge had Pernell Whitaker winning the fight, and then the other 2 judges had the fight a draw. But let me tell you this, when old media is calling it a robbery, you know it's a robbery. I mean, and the reason why they had to admit it was a robbery, because it was impossible to deny it. Pernell Whitaker, he completely dominated Julio Cesar Chavez. We talking about a Chavez that was at the top of his game, that was running over everyone he faced. He was the power puncher in the fight. Pernell Whitaker was never known for his power. I could tell you right now, the most difficult style to master in the sport of boxing is being able to stand right in front of someone, especially when someone is way more stronger than you are. You can stand right in front of them and beat them at their own game. And Pernell Whitaker was a master at doing this, because that's exactly what he did to Julio Cesar Chavez. It was even moments in that fight where he was backing up the much stronger Julio Cesar Chavez. And keep in mind, Chavez was the heavy favorite going into that fight with Pernell Whitaker. And then you have the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Now, what's really interesting with the Oscar De La Hoya fight is both Whitaker and Chavez, they fought Oscar De La Hoya, and they were both past their prime when they fought Oscar. But the difference is, a lot of people believe that Pernell Whitaker actually beat Oscar De La Hoya, including one of Oscar De La Hoya's biggest fans, HBO's Larry Merchant. Right after the fight, Larry Merchant, he interviews Oscar, he interviews Pernell Whitaker, and Larry Merchant, he said right after he interviewed Pernell, after Pernell walked away, he said, and by the way, guys, I thought Pernell Whitaker won the fight. Now, once again, I have to say it, keep in mind, this was a past his prime, much older Pernell Whitaker going up against the young, very young Oscar De La Hoya, who was considered pound for pound top 3, one of the best fighters in the world. Man, just thinking about that fight between De La Hoya and Pernell Whitaker, I will never forget the last 10 seconds of, I think it was the first or the second round. Oscar De La Hoya, he threw like a 18-20 punch combination, and I'm talking about with rapid speed. And Pernell Whitaker, standing right in front of Oscar De La Hoya, avoided every single shot. It even impressed Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya put this big ass smile on his face, and he gave him a little nod like, yeah, I gotta give you props for that one. It was like something you see out of one of them old kung fu flicks. You know, when you see the old teacher with the long ass gray beard, and he's got someone trying to attack him, and he's got a cup of tea in his hand, while some guy is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at his ass and cannot even touch the master. That was Pernell Whitaker right there. That was Pernell Whitaker. I mean, there's so much more to speak on when it comes to Pernell Whitaker. He's accomplished so much. He will definitely be missed, and his legacy will live on in the sport of boxing. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. How do you rate Floyd Mayweather? Where do you rate him? As top 10 all-time great, top 5?
Oh yeah, he could make top 10 all time.
Top
yeah,
10?
Floyd, I love Floyd. I love Floyd. I love him like a son. I love him like a son, but You know, I would never. I have nothing bad to say about the kid. The kid is a great fighter. He took some of the advice that he got from me when he was an amateur fight, and he made it work. He made it work, man. But you know,
you was sparring.
There is no more Pernell Whitaker.
There's no more Pernell Whitaker.
There's no more.
Yeah, you distinguished that real quick.
Let's make that clear, you know. But you know, everybody understands. But he got his own. He got his own style. He can stand up.
And another thing, you wasn't afraid to move up in weight. I remember when you was at 147, you beat everybody at 147. You moved up to 154, fought Vasquez, right?
Yeah,
a lot of fighters today, they're afraid to move up in weight and take a challenge like that. Do you notice that?
I notice you guys notice, and that's what's important that you guys notice. But you know, until you, if you're going to go up, if you can't make your weight anymore, you don't have a choice but to go up there. You know,
but what if there's no challenges? Because you didn't do it because you didn't.
No, I just went up and came back.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, but you know, hey, that has, like I said, that's why there is no more Pernell Whitaker.
No more Pernell Whitaker.
You know, I'm not an arrogant guy. I'm not boisterous. You know, I just do what I do.